finally revealed its original appearance. If possible, I want to try polishing it to a mirror finish.
This spot? This is the mark left by time, except for this spot that wasn't polished away. The mirror finish is quite satisfactory. Now I've encountered a very tricky problem, which is this heat sink. I've tried many methods, like this, or this. None of them fit. I can only roll up sandpaper by hand, and sand off the rough surface bit by bit. It's now 1:30 a.m. After 7 days, I finally polished it to my liking. I hope tomorrow's assembly goes smoothly. I should go to sleep now. Repairing engines is hard work, but passion makes it different. But for love. Not just for a living. After 2 days of cleaning and polishing, all the engine parts are neatly arranged on the table. The process of assembling the engine is also complex. First, I will align the gears of the gearbox, ensure they mesh correctly and rotate smoothly. Next is the engine's connecting rod, also ensuring it rotates smoothly and doesn't get stuck. I've prepared everything needed for assembling the engine. I've also checked and replaced the bearings. At this point, I've completed 1/3 of the engine assembly. The screws must be fully installed and secure to avoid oil leaks and air leaks, which would weaken the engine. Earlier, I mentioned the piston rings were severely worn to avoid black smoke and oil consumption. These rings must be replaced. Fortunately, the cylinder housing the piston is not severely scratched, still within usable condition. The clutch plates are also severely worn and unusable. Besides engaging and disengaging the drive, the clutch also adds power to the engine. There are a few small parts left before I complete the engine assembly. Next, the moment I've been waiting for is near. Installing the engine into the frame, securing the screws, and starting the engine. Finally fixed it. The engine engine I fixed yesterday won't start today. I checked carefully. It should be the platinum not adjusted properly. If the platinum is not adjusted properly, it will cause hard starting, poor fuel flow, and other issues. After an hour and a half of research, I finally adjusted it. Now I will completely disassemble this bike and modify it to my liking. It's another long process. I will have to remove all parts, big or small, to clean and reshape them, turning it into the bike of my dreams. Although it's a 1989 model, from my observation, the frame is still solid, with no signs of rust. Time keeps moving forward. I also keep working non-stop. At this point, I've almost completely disassembled the bike, with only a few parts left at the front. It doesn't budge, it's all rusted here. I still don't understand why this part is so severely rusted, but I can guess that it might be due to battery acid leakage. Next is the job of removing the old paint, coating the frame. The reshaping of the frame according to my design is complete. I will give it a coat of the paint color I had planned. Gray for the fuel tank, black for the frame. I spent a lot of time polishing the engine, so I can't not give it a new set of wheels. Continuing the process of polishing the wheels and replacing the spokes, it will look shiny. The video you're watching is sped up a lot. If you're a mechanic, you know the work is not simple. Everything is ready and laid out on the table. It's time to start a new process, which is reassembling the entire CG125. Motorcycles are not just boys' toys, and craftsmanship is not just a man's passion. Today, I will assemble it into the bike of my dreams.
with the installation of the fuel tank?